Hi everybody, my name's Rosie and welcome to my channel. How are you all? I hope you're all doing really well. So today we're going to be going through my empties. It's been quite a while. I've collected a good amount of stuff. Before we get into it, I do have two little pugs, Peggy and Lola, snoring under the camera as always every day. So just so you know what that sound is. Also, you may have noticed my lovely jewellery that I'm wearing today. I just wanted to have a chat with you about some jewellery from Plouise. If you've watched my channel before or even seen my Instagram, you know that I work with Plouise regularly. I absolutely love their jewellery. And throughout all of my videos, 99.9% of the time, the jewellery that I'll be wearing is from Plouise. So first off, I'd love to talk to you about these earrings. You guys know I love a hoop earring. Hoops are a real staple of mine and I wear them regularly, and these are stunning. I love the shape of them. I don't have any other hoops like it. They're really lightweight and comfortable. I can barely feel that I've got anything in. That's one thing that I love about Plouise's jewellery all round, is it is really comfortable. You can barely feel that you're wearing anything. Now this necklace, the detail that's gone into it is absolutely stunning. If you look really close, I'll try and get the camera to focus on it. On one of the little links at the front, it says "Be You," which is just so pretty. I love how traditional this chain is, but at the back, it's all about the little detail for Plouise. And it's got this little diamond here, this little crystal. How cute is that? Who wouldn't love this as a gift? I think this would make the perfect present, especially with that little "BU" tag right in the middle there. You're just reminding somebody to be themselves, which I think is lovely. And then we have this stunning bracelet. I rarely wear bracelets, but when I saw this, I thought, wow, what a statement piece. I thought it was so pretty, and I thought, go out of your comfort zone rather than getting the same thing all the time. It would be nice to get something different, and I'm so glad I picked it up. I love the size of it. It is perfect. Nice and chunky, but not too much, because I do have quite slim wrists. It has a link that it opens up with on the back, and it has Plouise written on that link really small. But the bracelet itself does come with some extra links, so if you did need it bigger, you can add those in, and of course you can take some out as well if it is too big for you. It's just such a statement, and this will look lovely teamed with a nice gold watch as well. I think this is such a pretty bracelet. Not to mention as well that Plouise have a real focus on sustainability. They use recycled materials where possible. They always try and keep their products at the highest quality but at the most affordable price. So it's a win-win all round. You might be thinking of getting some loved ones some jewellery for Christmas, or maybe picking yourself up a little present as well. There is a link down in the description box that will get you a discount off of any orders. So don't forget to check that out if you are thinking of buying anything for anybody. But yeah, thank you so much for Plouise for working with me again. I really do love their items. Not just saying it, as you guys know, I wear them all the time and I really am in love with them. So yeah, thank you so much again for working with me, and let's get into the empties video. Okay guys, we have so much stuff to get through as always. You know I like to fill this box up good and proper before we get into talking about it all. Because it is such a big box full of random stuff, I'm not gonna section it out into categories. It's just too messy. We're just gonna pick stuff up the top and talk through it. Hope you guys don't mind that. Okay, starting with whatever's at the top. It's all hairy and dusty. But the first item is from P.Louise actually, and it's this no scrub exfoliator. I really enjoyed this. You get so much product in here guys. This lasted me absolutely ages. You get 800 ml of exfoliating wash. So this lasted me months. I really loved it. You guys know I love a good body scrub, and this one was really nice. It was really soapy, so it bubbled up, but it had granules in it, so it really scrubbed your skin but really gave you that sort of moisturized soapy feeling, and I love that. Like I said, bubbled up really nicely. I love the packaging. It's so cool. It has this screw lid, so like a detergent bottle, and then you just poured it onto your hand or onto your glove or whatever. Oh, it smells really nice. And then it's just, yeah, got these little gritty bits in it in this like soapy texture. I would absolutely definitely buy this again, and sometimes on TikTok Shop they do have it on offer as well. They have two other types. I don't know what they are, I've not tried them, but yeah, this one in particular was their exfoliator and I loved it. It's called a body scrub, no scrub exfoliator. no scrubs exfoliator, and yeah, it was really, really nice. I would highly recommend it, and I would definitely use it again. Next up, just want to mention again, I got some of the 5-blade razor refills. If you're looking for a really good razor at a really budget price, then get these from Aldi. They're really, really good. I bought the razor ages ago, and I just pick up the refills whenever I go there, and I like to mention them just because it is difficult to find a really great razor. I personally think men's razors are better anyway, but these ones are so great for a really nice smooth shave, so I'll always like to mention those. Then we have this Garnier Ombre Solera Natural Body Self Tanning Mousse. Instant tan, results in one application, and it's hydrating coconut water, and I really enjoyed this. So this is what it looks like. It's a clear liquid. There is a little bit left at the end because I always tan my whole body, and that's gonna be like not even, I don't know, it's not going to tan very much, that little bit, so I just didn't finish that last bit off. But it comes out as a mousse. I can show you with this little bit that I've got left, so it bubbles up, and that's how it comes out. And yeah, see, I wouldn't get very much all over my body, but it comes out clear, and it's a really nice tan. It does leave a really nice colour, not too dark, quite a natural tanned look. I'd highly recommend it again if you're looking for something on a little bit more of a cheaper side, especially if you see it on an offer, and if you don't like a colour guide. I personally do slightly prefer a colour guide. It's just easier, and I would say if you're new to tanning, use a colour guide because you're going to struggle to get an even tan if you don't have a routine set out for yourself already. But yeah, for me this one was really great. Just because I prefer a colour guide doesn't mean that I would shy away from ones without it. And this one was really, really fab. I just, yeah, the last bit in's not going to do like one area, if that makes sense. And then if I mix it with another tan, it'll be different colours, that sort of thing. So that's why I haven't finished this little bit off. But I do really, really like it. And I would say if you see it on an offer and you want to give it a go, I'd recommend. Next up, a couple of my favourite fake tans. I've got 2 of the Dole Beauty tans here. They have discontinued this stuff. You guys have heard me speak about it loads. I like it in the medium golden glow. It is nice in the darker shade as well. This for me though is just like my perfect colour tan. It smells lovely. It's an aerosol tan, so it foams out really nicely. And there's a tiny little bit left at the bottom. So let's see if I can get some out. So that's how it comes out, like a real mousse, and it just goes on so lovely. It doesn't streak. It's got a good colour guide to it, guys. So if you are, I mean, I don't know why I'm talking like it, so like you can go and buy it because you can't. I get mine on Vinted now because they've discontinued it. Hopefully they're bringing out a new tan soon. But yeah, there's lots of reasons this is my favourite tan. I won't go on about it too much because you can't easily get it. But yeah, got 2 of those there. Next up, I'm picking up the Fanola conditioner. You guys have heard me talk about this a lot. I love it. This is the pink one, and this is a volumizing conditioner. Smells really nice, not as sweet as the other ones, a bit more floral, and yeah, it just makes my hair feel so soft and smooth. I really enjoy using Fanola. I've been enjoying it. I've been using it for maybe about 6 months now, if not longer, and I think it's fantastic. My hair always just feels so soft. You can get these on Amazon, really affordable. You can pick them up in TK Maxx sometimes as well, and apparently someone commented on one of my videos the other day saying that Sephora in UK is now selling it as well. I haven't seen that yet myself, but apparently so. So yeah, I would highly recommend these. Again, I'm going to say that about everything I love. I'd highly recommend it. I'd highly recommend it. I'd highly recommend it. But yeah, if I finish something, that usually means that I really love it. You get 1,000 ml in this bottle, and it usually costs about £11, so that's a bargain. Following up with a shampoo then, this is the yellow one. This is the Restructuring shampoo. This one smells a bit like milk bottles. It's not to everyone's taste. It's not really to my taste, to be honest, but with that in mind, once you rinse it off, if you use like a heat protector or any other spray on your hair, I don't smell it on my hair afterwards. My hair smells clean and nice, but I don't get whiffs of like milk bottles or anything in my hair. So if that smell isn't for you, I wouldn't worry too much. I would just use, like I say, a heat protector or something, and that smell usually tends to last longer. But again, these feel fantastic on your hair. It lasts a really long time. 1,000 ml is going to last you ages. It's really affordable, and yeah, I would say if you haven't tried them yet and you managed to pick them up at a good price, I would recommend giving them a go. Just some boring standard shower gels then. This one's leaking everywhere. So first off, we've got the Moonlit Skies by Imperial Leather. These are normally about £1. Highly recommend them. They bubble up really nice if you like a bubble bath, and they smell beautiful. And then this one's leaking, but we've got the Enchanted Escape one there as well. Another body scrub then. This one is from Superdrug, and this is their Shea Butter Body Scrub. Again, I love an exfoliator, and I really like these ones. Now, this smells so good. It smells beautiful, and it makes your skin feel really moisturised and conditioned. Primark do a version of this as well. Really similar, really similar. I picked this one up because it was on an offer, so I think I got it for like £2.99, which is a similar price to the Primark ones, unless they've gone up recently. I went into Primark the other day and everything was so expensive. I hardly bought anything because the prices that everything was. So yeah, if they are still £3, that's what they were before. I didn't see any in there, honestly. But this is with almond scrub for a smoother feeling skin, and I would definitely say it does. It really moisturises. Scrub your body down before you shave, then shave. Then if you want to go in with fake tan, your skin will be absolutely perfect after just moisturising your dry bits. But if you don't want a tan but you just really want that nice moisturised exfoliation, then I would recommend these because they are really nice. They make your skin feel lovely, but a really good base if you are a fake tanner or want to try out fake tan as well. Then we have this Sanctuary Spa shower burst. I love shower bursts. Lots of different brands do them. I absolutely love anything that foams up in the bath because it just feels so nice on your skin. This one is in the scent Green Lemon and Orange Blossom, and it was really citrusy, a little bit too much for me. I do prefer things to smell sweeter, but it was still nice. Normally they're £7, but I got it for £3.99 in TK Maxx, and I would pay that again. It was really nice. These will make lovely gifts as well. Sanctuary is such a lovely sought after brand. It's that little bit of luxury, and it did smell good. For me, again, I'm just a little bit more on the sweeter side, but if you've got someone that doesn't like anything too sweet and does love that citrusy scent, then they would really enjoy this one. I then have two of the L'Oreal LV 8-Second Wonder Water. You guys are like, have I seen this video before? It's all the same stuff. There's a reason. It's not all the same stuff. I have got different stuff in here. But there's a reason. It's because I enjoy these so much. They're so good, guys. Always get it on an offer. Don't ever pay £10 for it. You'll always find it somewhere for a £5. Whenever I see it for a £5 anywhere, I pick up a couple because the standard price is £10, but somewhere we'll have it on for half price. So always buy it at half price. But yeah, I love it. I've spoken about it before. After you shampoo your hair, I sort of section it out roughly and you pour it onto your hair. You do feel a sort of warm-ish feeling on your hair. That's normal. Leave it on for 10 seconds, then you rinse it out. Or if you want it really intense sort of conditioning, I actually leave it on and then put my conditioner on over the top. Then I might like exfoliate my body or whatever, leave it on to really work and then rinse it off. And because my hair is, I've got a lot of hair, that works for me, and my hair is so shiny and soft afterwards. If you've got finer hair, that might not work for you, but maybe worth giving a try anyway. But yeah, I love these. I'd highly recommend them. Next up, I tried this glaze and I was really impressed. I really love this stuff. So I got this on offer. It was on offer in Superdrug, I believe. 2 for... was it the price of one? I can't remember, but they're normally about £12, so they're quite expensive, and I would definitely buy it again, but I would always try and get it on offer just because there's other things available like the Wonder Waters and things that you don't have to have it. I don't have to have it in my hair care routine, but if I could pick it up for cheaper, then I definitely would. They do these in various different colours as well. I've not tried them, I can't speak about them, I don't know, but I just got this in the clear. So this is a clear conditioning gloss, and it's a transparent one, whereas they do have one in every sort of colour range. So brown for redheads, blondes, all sorts of colours, black hair, and I do think that maybe gives you a bit of colour, and I wasn't about that. I was a bit scared. But this one is clear, and this made my hair so shiny. It was so soft, so shiny. I absolutely was so impressed with the result after using this. I really liked it. I got about 3 hair washes out of this, so it's not the biggest size. You get 190ml in here, but yeah, I was really impressed with it, and I definitely get it again. Just another bath soak then. This is a Muscle Recovery by Imperial Leather. This is the bergamot and sea salt. Really nice. These work out lovely. I've got a lavender one on the go at the minute. They bubble up lovely if you like a nice bubble bath. It smells really fresh. Then I have the other Sanctuary shower bursts here, and this one is in White Lily and Damask Rose. I like this one. It's a really nice, rich scent. It's in a pink bottle. Again, I got this one from TK Maxx for £3.99. I really enjoyed it. It's just a bit of a boring one, but I just got Superdrug's own nail varnish remover. This also teams up as a remover for your fake nails as well. For the price, it works really, really well. It lasted me absolutely ages. That's why I wanted to throw it in here. It's pretty cheap. I think some people feel like to remove their acrylics or their gel paint, they need to really spend lots of money on these things, and you don't. You can just get Superdrug's own one. Just found another one of the LV Wonder Waters, so that's 3 so far. I've got here 3 of the Dove deodorants. These ones are in the passion fruit and lemongrass scent. Really, really nice. I've sort of diverted back to the original one recently just because I was starting to find all the other scents a bit sickly, but I know that will pass and I'll go back to these ones. So I've got 3 of those. Dove for me personally works really, really well. I talk about it in all of my Empties hauls. It works great for me. So yeah, I sort of stick with it. Then we have the vanilla and brown sugar scrub from Primark, the one that I was speaking about earlier. You get 475ml in here, £3.50. I thought they were £3, but £3.50. Really beautiful, smells lovely. Same as the Superdrug one, really conditioning, really moisturising on the skin. I then have this little trio of hair treatments. They're called hair shots. They're actually from Primark. My friend gave them to me. I've not seen them myself, but here's what they look like. So you get a banana, a watermelon, and then a superfoods one with papaya extract. These were really nice. They were really nice. I actually got one, I think about 1 hair wash out of each. They are only small. You get 38ml in each. And they really smelled strong of what they're supposed to. So this one smelled really strong of banana, this one of watermelon. I wasn't as keen on this one because it did sort of smell like that papaya-y smell. And it's the same with the Garnier mask in papaya. I don't like that one either. It's just not for me. I prefer things a lot sweeter, that's all. But it still worked fine and it didn't leave the smell on my hair afterwards, so that's fine. The only negative I would say with these is the packaging is really hard to get the product out of. It's so stiff, and because it's got these corners, the product was getting stuck around there. It was really hard to get out. I'd say if this was circle, it'd probably be a lot easier, but that's the only sort of qualm that I had. But I was actually just sticking my little finger in there and managed to get it all out in the end. But you know what, these were really fun and really nice to try out, and I'm really glad that I did. And I would say if you see them, I think they're about a £5. I would recommend, if you know someone that absolutely loves hair care stuff, to let them give it a go because it is really nice. Oh, and I found a 4th Wonder Water in this box as well. I've just got a packet of the Primark Natural Cleansing Wipes. I buy these ones often. They're really good and they are biodegradable. So yeah, I really enjoy these little wipes from Primark. You get 2 packets for £1. Next up, I have this Satin Care Dry Skin Vanilla Cashmere Shaving Gel by Olay. You get 200ml in here, and this was alright. Nothing really to write home about. I would use it again, but I wouldn't pick it up because I prefer personally the sort of shower bursts that I was talking about. They're really lovely to shave with, they smell lovely, and they leave a really soft feel on your skin. This did as well. It comes out as a gel and then it foams up in your hands the more you rub it together. I just wasn't blown away by it. I think there's plenty out there. If it was on a really good offer, really cheap, then I'd buy it because it did do the job, but I wasn't like, oh, I love that, I need to get that again. Hope that makes sense. Moving on to a couple of Bondi Sand Fake Tans now. Now these both have a bit left, and the reason is after about 2 or 3 months that I had these, when I used them again, the colour guide went completely green on my skin. Now when you washed it off, it wasn't noticeable, you didn't look green, but the tan for me wasn't that dark. However, my sister really enjoys using these, so I've probably got about half of this bottle left and about a quarter of this bottle left. So I'm going to pass them on to her, because she'll finish them off. She doesn't mind being green whilst it develops, and then she washes it off and it's a bit more of a milder tan. For me, I'm just not too bothered about these. I'll use them if I've got them, but I probably honestly won't rush out to buy these again. I think there's lots of other tans. There's so many tans out there, and I just don't want a green colour guide. I just don't need it to be green. I don't want it to be. For me, there's lots of tans out there that don't make you green at all, even if it is just a colour guide. You know, sometimes I might have to pop out whilst I've got the colour guide on, and sometimes if I fake tan really last minute for a night out, I'll be going out with a colour guide on, and that's just how it is, I'm being honest. So I don't like it to be green. So yeah, I'm going to pass this on to her because she'll finish them off, but for me, I'm just getting rid of them. I don't want them anymore. However, next up we have this U-Tan Turbo Self Tanning Mousse. This is BH Balancing for ultra dark colour payoff, and depending on how long you leave it on for, like most tans, it will get darker over time. I sleep in my fake tan. I love this tan. When it's on offer again, I'm definitely going to buy it. It smells beautiful. It's like a cherry Bakewell smell. I loved it, but the colour of it as well was beautiful. It's not like an aerosol mousse, which I do prefer. This is a pumpy mousse that comes out a little bit like that first clear one that I showed you, but it's absolutely fine, and it does have a colour guide. Yeah, I loved it. Next time I see it on an offer, I'm definitely going to buy some. I've actually got loads of fake tan to get through at the moment, but I do like to get them when they're on offer, and yeah, this is one that I would definitely be picking up again. Moving on to some more UTAN now, and this is a bit of a staple product for me. I have purchased this a lot over the last 18 months, I'd say. My best friend actually got me into this and I've really enjoyed it. This is the UTAN Jamie Genevieve CBD tanning water. So it's a face mist, a face tan. I don't like to use normal tan on my face, and you spritz it over your face and you wake up and you are more tanned. But recently, I don't know if they've changed something in the formula, but I'm finding it looks a little bit more orange than it used to, and even a couple of people have said to me, yeah, your face looks orange, hun, compared to like the tan on my body. So I don't know if they've changed some ingredients, or maybe it's reacting with my skincare. If you use this regularly, please do let me know if you feel that they've maybe changed some of the ingredients recently, because it's just not giving me the same colour as it used to. But it smells lovely. It's got like a lavender scent to it, so it's really, really relaxing when you put it on before bed. It also has things in there as well that work really well with your skincare, and I have quite acne prone skin, and I do find that this helps a little bit. So yeah, it definitely doesn't irritate my skin in any way anyway. So yeah, if you're looking for a good face mist, I would recommend this one. However, I just don't know if I've got a batch at the minute that's making my face look more orange, or maybe that's how it is now, or maybe it's my skincare that's reacting with it. I don't know. But any comments down below would be very, very grateful for. But yeah, this is probably like my 6th one at least that I finished now. Moving on to some body moisturisers. First off, we got the Vaseline Cocoa Radiant Moisturiser. I really, really enjoyed this. I finished this so quickly. I was using it like every single time I got out, well, every day basically. I was using it every day. I loved it. It smells really nice. It melts into the skin really easily, but you don't feel greasy or horrible afterwards. I thought Vaseline, I thought it was going to be greasy and like not nice. I loved it. I really, really loved it. I loved the smell. My skin felt amazing. I could still smell it on my skin the next day. Very subtly, but you could. This one's 200ml. I've since bought the 400ml. I feel like for the price, it's really, really affordable. I'm pretty sure this 200ml one I got in Superdrug on offer ages ago. Or ages ago, a couple of months ago. I've now bought the 400ml one. I think that was about £3 or something, or maybe £4 in Superdrug. I think it's highly worth it. I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, I now have another one. I love that. Next up, we have the Soap & Glory Sugar Crush Body Lotion. I've been using this for years. I really love this. It smells beautiful. If you like sweet smells, then you'll like it. It's like sugar and lime. It's beautiful. I personally love it. I'll definitely get another one later on. I've actually got quite a few moisturisers to be getting through at the moment, so I'm not going to rush out to get it. But I definitely will pick it up again, because it's just something that I always like having on my shelf. Again, it soaks into the skin really nicely, but it really does leave that sweet smell on your skin. If you like that, then you'll like this. I absolutely love it. I love anything by Soap & Glory, especially in this scent. So yeah, I absolutely cleared that out. I love it. Then we have 2 of the Brazilian Bum Bum creams. I've got a medium sized one here, which is 75ml, and then I've got a baby one, which is 25ml. And yeah, I went on holiday and I basically cleared them out there. It's lovely. I'm sure most of you guys know by now, but this is just beautiful on your skin. It is a thick cream, and it does take a little bit of rubbing in for it to, you know, all soak in. However, it leaves your skin feeling absolutely beautiful. You smell like holiday for ages. It's really nourishing, especially on those sort of drier areas like your elbows or your knees or your ankles. Yeah, it's just lovely. It really is lovely. It's luxury, it's expensive. Am I going to rush to buy it again? Absolutely not, because it is a pricey moisturiser, but you get it in lots of beauty boxes and things like that, so I always like to collect them there. I've then just got these little acne spots by Jusuf. I don't know, but they were really good. I do like acne patches. For me, they work really well. I would say if you have acne skin, like I've got a spot here. I ordered some more acne patches from Cult Beauty. They haven't arrived. If you don't know about that, I'll link that video down below. So I'm actually out of acne patches at the moment, but they are really good if you have a really angry spot. You put it on well, I tend to put them on overnight and sleep in them. It does say that because they're clear, you can put them on throughout the day if you wanted to. You can put your makeup over the top, etc. I've not tried that. I'm not brave enough to, because if it starts peeling off halfway through the day or something, then you've got a big circle, no makeup in your spot, just there on your face. I put them on before bed, and you wake up in the morning, you peel it off, and you can see where it's drawn all the crap out of your spot. Basically, it's on the sticker, and it also helps to sort of soothe the spot, make it less red, that sort of thing. All the things that you want. So it's not magic where you wake up and the spot's completely gone, but it definitely speeds up that process. I'd highly recommend them. Lots of different brands are great, and these ones are really, really good as well. Next up, we have the Pixi Glow Tonic. I finished another one of these. I love this stuff. It's really, really great. I've recently been using the Paula's Choice, and that is really helping my skin. But if you're looking for a good tonic, a good liquid exfoliator, then this is a staple for everyone for a reason. It works really well. Your skin feels so nice using this, and you can use it every day, which I do when I'm using them. So yeah, highly recommend them. Again, there's a reason, like I say, that everyone loves them, and if you haven't tried it yet, I would definitely recommend trying maybe one of the smaller ones to see how you get on with it. I then have this Glam Glow Water Burst moisturizer. This was beautiful. It smells lovely, and it's a bright blue, like you might be able to see just around the ring there. It's like a bright blue gel moisturizer, and it was really nourishing, really moisturizing. As soon as you wiped it into your skin, it was like you were putting water over your face. It went from this gel consistency to this real liquid water-like feeling all over your face. It's sunk in lovely, it's sunk in really quickly, and I would use this before bed. You'd wake up feeling really nourished and moisturised. I'm not going to go on about it too much because you can't actually get Glam Glow in the UK anymore. But if you did see this discontinued somewhere, I'd recommend grabbing it because it was really lovely. I then have this Sweet Dreams Night Moisturiser by Bondi Sands. They actually sent me this in PR, and I loved it. It was really, really nice. I finished it really quickly. This has got hyaluronic acid and squalene in it, and it was just such a nice moisturiser, and these are really affordable. I've since looked to buy it myself in Superdrug and Boots, and I just couldn't find it in my local one. I've currently got some night moisturisers that I'm using at the minute, but I would definitely buy this one again. I think it's around the £8 mark, maybe less. Really affordable and worked really, really nice. I woke up in the morning, my skin felt really sort of plumped and moisturised, but also where it's got that squalene and stuff in and the hyaluronic acid, it's working against anti-aging, and for my acne prone skin it was really good as well. It was a white moisturiser, and it sunk into the skin really nicely. Then they sent me this hyaluronic acid serum by Bondi Sands as well. It was really nice. I used it every single day. It sunk into the skin lovely. It didn't peel or anything like that. My makeup sat on the top really nicely as well. And yeah, my skin just felt really moisturised. This is hyaluronic acid serum, 2% hyaluronic acid. And yeah, again, really affordable. So I really enjoyed using those. I also got a face mask from them, which is like a clay mask, and I'm still probably about halfway through that. I'm still using that, but again, I really enjoy that as well. Then I have this little Dr. Jar ceramidin cream moisturizer. I love this. I took this on holiday. It was really nice and rich. My friend used some as well, and she really liked it. But this is a pricey brand. It was a really thick moisturiser. I literally scraped all of it out. A really thick moisturiser, and it just made my skin feel lovely. You could tell it was luxury. It felt amazing whilst applying it. I just really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, it's pricey, so I won't pick it up again. But if I see a little kit with it in, then I'd definitely consider it because it is stunning. I loved it. Next up, we have this little Espa cleansing sorbet. This was a balm to oil cleanser melt, and it was nice. It was nice. I do like a sort of balm to oil cleanser. I got through it probably in about a fortnight or so. It doesn't smell of much. I just got it over my nose. It doesn't smell of much. It just has a slight soft smell to it, which is nice. It says it's a yuzu and ginger cleansing sorbet, and I'd say you can smell a little tiny bit of that ginger, but it's absolutely not overwhelming. You can't smell it a lot, and yeah, Again, if I got it in a little gift or something, I would use it again 100%, but it's not my favourite cleanser. I wasn't like wowed by it. We've then got this little Nuxe Very Rose little micellar water. This was really nice. I got through this quite quickly. I don't use micellar water all the time, but every now and then before I maybe go to wash my face, I might wipe off, or if I make mistakes with my makeup, I'll use it then. Or sometimes if I've got really stubborn mascara on, then I like to go in with a micellar water first before going in with my first cleanse. But yeah, this was really nice. Again, quite an expensive brand, but I have received this in sort of beauty boxes previously, and it's always welcomed. I do really like it. Then we have this little P.Louise Melt Away Makeup Removing Balm. I loved this. I don't know what it was that I loved about it so much. It's quite a small little pot, but it just smelled like coconut oil. And do you know what? I think it was like coconut oil. What's it called? Is it called coconut oil? Yeah, that's what it was so like. Like, it looked like it smelled like it. When you rubbed it on your skin, it went from like a balm to an oil. It removed everything so quickly. Like, your makeup just melted off your face, and it really did give me that sort of coconut feel to it. Like, it smelled a bit coconutty but not overly strong. So I don't actually know what's in it, but it was lovely. This is what it looks like. It was quite a small tub. It did last me quite a while, but I'd probably want a bit of a bigger tub of it next time. I don't know if it comes in a bigger size. Some more P.Louise then, and this was the eye cream, and again, I really liked this. I don't know what it was that I enjoyed so much. I think it comes out in like a white consistency. I always just rub it on these little fingers, on your ring finger underneath, and it just sunk into the skin lovely. But also my concealer sat over the top of it really nicely. There's nothing worse when you have an eye cream and your makeup doesn't sit well on top. So I actually use this as my day eye cream. Really enjoyed it, finished it all. Coming up then, we have this Ren Brightening Dark Circle eye cream. I absolutely love this as well. This was 15ml. I really enjoyed this eye cream. Probably one of my favourite eye creams I've ever used. I am starting to get a little bit cautious of my under eye area now, because it is starting to get those fine lines and those crow's feet, and I try and avoid that obviously as much as possible. And I really did feel like this brightened up my under eye in the morning, and again my makeup sat lovely on it. I felt like when I put this on, not only did it look brighter, but it looked plumper, so making those really fine lines look less harsh, and my makeup not sitting in them either. So yeah, I enjoyed this. It's expensive, so I'm not going to rush out to buy it again, but I would welcome it in any beauty box or anything that I tend to buy in the future. So yeah, really lovely. I love that. Then I have this Biosense Squalene and Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. Guys, I love this, and again, if you saw my recent Cult Beauty haul, I spoke about it briefly then. That haul was such a mess. But yeah, this is the Biosense serum, and it works lovely. Again, I have acne prone skin. I have a lot of scarring on my skin, a lot of red marks and dark marks and stuff. And this, my skin just felt so great. So I've been using the Paula's Choice with this, and my skin is just doing so well at the minute. So yeah, I love this. I want to keep using it, hence why I bought one of those kits with it in, but that all went wrong. So yeah, I definitely want to keep using it in the future. I hope to get my hands on it. It's a pricey brand. I'm not going to pay full price, but the kit that I got was on offer online on Cult Beauty, so I hope to get all that sorted out. But if you do suffer with dark spots, acne on your skin, this serum, for what I've used so far, was absolutely fantastic. Probably one of the best ones I've ever used for sort of that scarring on your face. So yeah, I loved it. Next up, I have this Kate Somerville Total Repair Cream. This was just a little moisturiser, and it was really nice. It was a lovely consistency. I can't say that I noticed any difference on my skin, but it is quite a small formula, but it is a lovely brand, and you can tell that you're using luxury when using it. It just felt so nice on your skin. Then we have this little Cloud Jelly. This is a plumping hydrating serum. I actually took this one on holiday because I thought it would be the perfect size for a little serum, and it was lovely. It literally lasted me the week that we were there, so I didn't get loads out of it, but it sunk into my skin really nice. It was a pink little formula. The bottle was absolutely adorable. I've got nothing negative to say about it. It worked really well. I can't say that I noticed any changes in my skin because I didn't use it for long enough, but it was a nice little sample. And the last bit then, guys, is makeup items. We'll save the makeup till last. So as always in here, I've got one of the brow sketches from Primark, When I went the other day they didn't have any of these in, but I love these and I always buy them in bulk when I go. These are £2 a pencil and they're just fantastic. Don't sleep on these. If you see them, I'd highly recommend it. Don't spend £20 on a Benefit brow pencil when you can buy one of these. It's exactly the same. It's only becoming one of my favourite concealers now. This is the W7 Very Vegan Concealer, and it is a very similar concealer to the Born This Way concealer. Really good coverage, thick coverage. It works really nicely, but it's a fraction of the price. I pick this up when I go to Tesco because my Tesco normally has it. There's shade variation is shocking. There's not a lot on there, and I just pick up sort of whatever they've got and I tend to make it work for me. You can see that I've absolutely cleared it out. I take the stopper out and cleared it out. I've got about 2 more on the go in 2 different shades. They just work really well for covering up my acne. I've got it on today, and yeah, I'd highly recommend it. It's great. A few foundations in here now. We have the Huda Beauty foundation. I love this foundation. I have repurchased it. I have it in 2 different shades. This one is Latte 300N. This is a bit darker. I did notice the new one that I got is not the same colour, so again, don't know if they've changed their formula or whatever, but it still works fine for me. I'm not overly bothered about colours because I'll just lighten and darken with concealers, or I'll mix my foundations. It's fine. But yeah, it's a really good foundation, a really full coverage foundation. Sorry, I've just had a coughing fit because all the dust. Some people aren't overly keen on this foundation because it is a little bit perfumed. I personally don't notice it at all, but I don't know if it's just where I'm used to it. But it's a very high coverage foundation. You don't need a lot of it. This has lasted me. I've had this particular one for way over a year, and I use it regularly every night out. A lot of the time when I'm filming, I'm wearing this foundation. I'd highly recommend it if you are looking for that full coverage foundation. It is really great. Next up we have a Uoma foundation. This is in Fair Lady T3W. Now their foundations are really interesting. They have this sort of scale of the way that you work out what colour you need. There's a lot of information on it online, but it is really interesting, and I'm always the one with the blue lid. Each sort of variation has a different colour lid, and then it goes by the T3W. They all stand for different things. Obviously the W being warm, I can't remember what the other bits are. So I had this in T1W. I think I finished that one a while ago, and this one is T3W. I have bought another one since, but I actually got it off Vinted. This is a pricey foundation, but again, I always get compliments whenever I wear this. I always get people asking me what I've got on my skin. It's really flawless but full coverage. It does give you that full coverage look, but if I've moved, guys, my battery just died 3 products away from the end, but never mind. So yeah, as I was saying, I always get such compliments when I wear this. People always ask me what I've got on my skin. It's a really good coverage foundation, but it doesn't look caked on at all. Really skin-like. It's lovely. So it's not many people speak about it. I've not really heard anyone else speak about it, but I personally really love it. Next up we have my all-time favourite foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Wear 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This particular one, I have no idea what shade it is because annoyingly they put the shade on the lid, but I buy this in like 3 different shades anyway. I again like to mix my foundation, but sometimes I'm super pale, other times I'm more tanned, and then I like to have one for in the middle as well for where that tan's fading off. So yeah, I do tend to buy it in 3 different shades, and I do mix it with the same foundation or other foundations as well. I like to mix them around. But yeah, I would highly recommend this foundation. It is beautiful. I've got it on today actually. You can build up that coverage, so if you want a more of a medium coverage, just do 1 layer. I've got 2 layers on today for a bit more of a full coverage, and I have the W7 concealer on as well, and they work lovely together. It's such a lovely foundation, it really is, and it's so affordable, and it lasts a really good amount of time. I absolutely scraped every last bit out of this one. I really enjoy it, and I've got a different shade on today. Probably would have been better with this one, but it's what I've got left. I need to restock up on some, but if you are looking for more of affordable full coverage foundation, it doesn't cake, it lasts really nicely, it wears really well, and I do have oily skin and my oils just seem to merge really well with it. So yeah, love it, really great. Then we have my favourite concealer at the minute for under my eyes, and this is the NARS concealer. Again, I've got it on today. I spoke about it recently in a video about where I was doing some makeup and I was right at the end and scraping every last bit out. And then a few days after that video went up, it arrived on my doorstep, and my lovely friend Kelly, who is on YouTube as well, I'll link her channel down below, actually sent it to me. Like, I was so shocked, so lovely. So I actually have this in Chantilly Light 1, I think it's the lightest one you can get, and I use it solely under my eyes. I might put a little bit on my nose and forehead here to brighten up, but this is a Radiance Creamy Concealer, and it's a reason people speak about it very, very highly. It's really nice. You can get it in a smaller size, which is £13. I'm not sure on the how much product you get in there, but it's like a little mini if you wanted to try it out first before buying. And then of course I have the full size one here. I'm so sorry if I sound wheezy and stuff, guys. I've not long got over COVID, and then there's dust here and now I just can't breathe. But anyway, I love this concealer. It just goes on really nicely. It sits over my eye cream nicely. It goes on lovely, and then I put my powder on top and it lasts all day, and I just really enjoy it. It really brightens up my under eye and it lasts really well, and the tube itself lasts a good amount of time as well. So yeah, I love this concealer, and I think I'll continue to buy it until I find something else that I really enjoy. Okay, and then we have one of the Laura Mercier powders. This is just a smaller size one. I have got a full size one on the go at the minute. This one I took on holiday with me, and I've been using it for however long. This little pot has 4 grams in it, and yeah, it's just a fantastic powder. If you don't already know, it's such a good powder. It sets everything just perfectly. It lasts all day. Again, as my oil starts to come through later in the day, it doesn't cake up and go all nasty. It just sort of seems to merge with them really nicely and controls them really well until it gets to that point at the end of the day as well. Getting it in this size is perfect because this lasts ages. I mean, it is a pricey powder. For the full size you're looking at about £34, but that's going to last you near on a year. It lasts a long time. A little goes a long way. It sets everything lovely. I am wearing it today again, and yeah, I just really enjoy this powder. Okay everybody, that's another few months of empties done. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions below. You guys know I love hearing from you. Do you agree with everything I've said? Have I mentioned any of your favourites here? Or are there any items that you absolutely hate that I've mentioned? Also, as always, if you have any recommendations for me of anything you think I might love to try, please do leave them down below because I'm always on the hunt. Also, don't forget there is a discount code in my description box. If you're looking for any presents for anyone from Louise, then this is a perfect time to check them out. All information will be linked down below. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. And another huge thank you to Louise for working with me again as well. It means the world. But thank you so much, guys. And I look forward to seeing the next one. Bye!